Hey, Street Talk and other stuff. Mad Dog Mike Daddy. Thanks for tuning in this first Monday in March. Great, spring is coming. Winter has lost its grip. It kind of was pretty cold this morning. But hey, this is one of the best times of the year. I'm going to start unplugging my heat tape. I'm going to change back to my regular tires. I'm going to put away my snow shovels and hope that global warming hits us hard and we never see snow again. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in today. Look, I have got a really cool show today. I've been looking forward to this one. I have two young people that I'm thrilled to have on, but it's going to be a good show. You have a good opportunity for some good upcoming live entertainment this weekend and the following weekend. But hey, Street Talk and other stuff. Mad Dog Magnotta, you stick around. We will be right back.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, and in touch. LocalTel cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with your choice of speed makes life better. If you need fast, reliable internet, or maybe an upgrade, or you just have questions, connect with us by visiting localtel.com or call 509-888-8888 today.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
The Wenatchee Valley. Here, most of us really enjoy the great outdoors, and most of us try to make the most of our natural resources. Here at Apple Valley Honda, we know that for generations, we have harnessed nature to sustainably power the West, and we are proud to be part of that tradition as an environmentally green dealership award winner. Being a green dealership means Apple Valley Honda has reduced our overall environmental impact. We are so proud to live in this wonderful community.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and other stuff. I'm very happy to introduce both Elle Smith. Elle, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
And Liam Schmidt. Liam, really glad to have you guys on today. Now, these two folks are involved in the Wenatchee High School upcoming show of the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Opens the let's see, they got their shirts on and everything. But this is fun, from what I understand, because I'm really not familiar with it. This is a hilarious show, kind of quirky.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. So, looking forward to it. But here we go. Hey, Liam, I want to tell you something.
Sure.
I have seen you about 4 times now. Krusty Krab, Colonel Mustard, Moonface Martin, which we'll talk about. And when I first saw Liam on stage, I said, wow, cool. Here's a former football player who got smart.
I wish.
Who's now acting. And somebody said, oh, no, Liam's always been a thespian. So that's cool. But yeah, I loved watching you. Okay, really have. Okay.
Thank you.
It's just, you're just fun to watch.
Thank you.
And Al, my apologies. I'm not as obviously familiar with your work.
Well, you're not supposed to see me.
Okay.
That's true, actually.
But you've been doing tech stuff at the high school for how long now?
It's been 3 years since my sophomore year.
Okay, and what does that involve? What is it that, when we say tech stuff, what do you...
Yeah, so I started running sound effects.
Right.
So that's just clicking buttons on a computer, and then now I run...
Oh, no, it's more than...
You make it sound so easy. I can do that.
Now I run the entire soundboard, so that's
cool.
all the microphones, monitors, things like that.
Okay, so you're the sound person. You're
Yes.
not doing lights as well?
No, I don't do lights.
Do you have experience in
I
that area at all?
haven't done a lot of lights. The people at the high school make it really easy for me to just stick
so
to one thing.
you said you started doing sound effects.
Yeah.
What's the most interesting sound effect you ever
Well, when I started doing sound effects, I did it for SpongeBob the Musical when we did that. So there's
you're a Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
there's a
Mr.
ton
Krabs,
there's
yeah.
a ton of fun sound effects for that show. We did some. There was like the earthquake sounds, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And when I press that button, everyone on stage has to.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, Liam, tell us a little bit about yourself, you know?
I'm a senior at Wenatchee High. I've been doing theater since about the 5th grade. Been playing. You were close on football. I've been playing tennis for a lot of
pretty
years. It's it's a sport.
That's close? Okay.
Sure.
It was a sport.
Yes,
All right, cool.
close in that region.
Okay, good.
I've been doing that for quite a few years. Theater and music has been something I've been very involved in for the past couple years.
Isn't performing fun?
It is,
Isn't it
to me
cool?
at least.
Yeah. Okay, what was, family, you know? Just little, give us some personal stuff, you know?
Just about what home life is, or
Well, whatever's interesting. And if anything's secret, it's good because it's just us.
I suppose so. Huh? I live at home with my mom and dad. My mom is the assistant producer for this
she
show,
is. Okay.
and she's been very involved in the
She's
past
been
couple
heavily
shows.
involved your whole high school experience,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
That's something I really admire about her. She's always been there. Even when I was going through elementary school, she would be like on the PTA board, Parents Teachers Association board.
all right.
Just she's always been there helping me out, and especially with producing these past couple years, she's
Did it
been
ever
very
get to be the
involved.
point that it's kind of embarrassing that your mom's hanging around, you know?
Not exactly. You know,
that's
she's very laid back, very friendly, approachable.
Yeah. Shout out to Beth Neerman.
Yes, absolutely. And my older brother, Dane Schmidt, who's at Pacific Lutheran University right now.
Oh, cool.
up
What's
in
he studying?
Tacoma Parkland. He's double majoring in music education, wants to become an elementary music teacher.
So what are your plans? So you're a senior, so you're gonna, get out of the high school thing later
Hopefully.
This year, so.
The plan is to do that, do some college, probably go somewhere in state, might get a degree in computer science or mathematics, might become a teacher.
All right, okay, all right. So, Al, a little bit about you, told us some of your tech side. What about tell us about this girl, Elle Smith.
Yeah, so I have been doing tech for 3 years. That's like I love being involved in school, so I've done a lot of clubs too. I'm a part of our choir department with Liam too.
She's our president.
I'm the president of Chamber Choir.
Of the
So,
Chamber Choir,
yeah.
very cool. Good.
And then my mom is actually a teacher here in the Valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a first grade teacher.
Okay, what school does she teach at?
She's been at Columbia.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And then my sister goes to UW right now. She's doing computer science too, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a pretty lucrative field.
Oh,
so,
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
You'll do well there.
Let's hope it stays up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other than that, I have another sister with me at the high school and a younger brother who goes to Columbia.
Okay,
too.
so what are you planning on doing when you get out of?
I'm either gonna go to the University of Puget Sound or
Really?
Western Washington University. Yeah, so those are kind of my options right now. I'd like to do some music classes, but I probably won't do a major in
Now, I
that.
remember when my daughter started college, she said, "Dad, I'm putting down that I want to do journalism as my major on all these scholarship applications, but I don't know if that's really what I want to do." And I said, "Honey, don't worry. They don't come back 4 years later and say, if you don't do what you said, you have to
Now,
give us the
hold
money."
on here. This is not what we agreed to.
All right, so tell us about the show, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Yeah.
Give us some. Oh, first of all, when is it going to be? Where can people get tickets?
Yes. So, depending on when you watch this, it will be this Thursday, or depending on when you watch this Thursday has already happened. It will be March 7th through 9th and the 14th through the 16th. That's Thursday through Saturday. Shows typically at 7 p.m. There's also a matinee on Saturday at 2 p.m. You can get your tickets on WHSpresents.com. And it's at Wenatchee High School, just in the auditorium.
And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $15 for adults.
Oh, okay.
$15 for students.
Students.
And 25? No?
10.
10 for students, 15
10
for
for
adults.
students, 15
There
for
we go.
adults.
We got it.
You can go to my Facebook page, Mike Mad Dog Magnati. I've got the link there to buy tickets. We have our tickets. We will be there Saturday night. So tell us a little bit about the show without giving away too much, okay?
This show is very, very funny. It's a comedy. Essentially, it's just a theatrical version of a spelling bee.
Okay.
And it even has some audience participation. So some people in the audience get to have fun on stage with us. There's some dancing, some singing, and it's very wacky, funny characters. A lot of the spellers who are middle school students, children, somewhere in there, they all have their own unique personalities.
Yeah.
They all have like their own song. There's
There's a lot of like quick wit. It's a really fast-paced musical.
When I looked up the website for it, it described it as a quirky musical.
It is
Very
definitely a
funny,
quirky musical.
Okay,
It
cool.
is.
All right, and how much are tickets for adults?
It is $15 for adults.
You know, and I say this all the time. I'm going to say it again. The quality of theater that occurs in this valley at such a cheap price. And, you know, I mean, I started acting in 5th grade, too. My experience was bad. I didn't learn my line, and I blew it.
Oh, no.
But I did a lot of stuff in high school. I actually learned a lot of how to act in high school. The stuff that the Wenatchee High School does is incredible. Paul and Kelly Atwood do a great job with directing. The kids just pour their hearts out. Last year, I was one of the appraisers for the Apple Awards. I couldn't do it this year. I had some personal stuff come up. There's no comparison what Wenatchee High School does. I mean, I don't mean to be mean to the other high schools. Quincy did a pretty good job, but I mean, the stuff that our students here in this valley pull out is just dynamic. And for $15, you can't go wrong. What do you pay for a movie, for heaven's sakes? So, okay. Well, great. Okay, so your character, Liam, who do you play?
My character is Vice Principal Panch.
Oh, you're the so you're in charge of discipline.
You could, I'm not quite. There
are times when
really?
they need
Okay.
to discipline him a little bit. He has a temper.
Discipline would go to our comfort counselor.
Yes, yes, Mitch Mahoney.
What is a comfort counselor?
Well, essentially when a speller gets a word wrong, they're very young children, so they're quite upset about it. So Mitch comforts them, gives them a hug in the juice box.
Yeah.
And he's conveniently an ex-convict.
Same junior high school I went to.
Yeah.
Our junior high principal was Frank Pallara.
Oh.
A name that still gives me chills.
That sounds a little scary,
Oh, he was.
just hearing
He was
it.
Frank Pallara, big guy, scary guy. So, okay, but you play the vice principal.
Yes. He's taking the place of the superintendent, who essentially just gives words for the spellers to spell, word, definition, sentence, language of origin, whatever they need. And then I'm essentially there to say, yep, you spelled that right. Next person, or, oh, sorry, that was incorrect.
Okay, so you've got to be the heavy.
Yeah.
And you cause trauma for these poor little
Yes, that is not an exaggeration.
You ruin their lives.
So that's why we need a comfort counselor.
That's my job.
Okay, cool. All right, how about you, El? What about, okay, you're backstage.
Well, yeah,
right?
I don't
Okay.
really have, I'm up in the booth. So, yeah.
But you like that, though.
Yes, I love it. It's so fun to be behind the scenes and like put all the magic that they create together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to act or done any acting yourself?
I haven't. I've done choir, so I've done a little bit of performing, but I've always loved being behind the scenes.
Okay, well, it's good. I'm glad there are people like that. Because as I said, I don't like it at all. Okay, I just, even directing, I love to direct, but it's just hard not being on stage. And theater sometimes depresses me. I'm working hard with my therapist to get over it. Because if it's bad, it makes me angry. But if it's good, it makes me depressed because I'm not in it.
I have to work through that my own self.
Okay, all right, my man, okay. Okay. Wenatchee High School has an upcoming very funny, quirky musical, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Opens this Thursday. It follows again the following weekend. Are there matinees on both Saturdays?
Yes.
Okay.
2 p.m.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, Saturday matinee. You can go to the Wenatchee High School website, which will show you where to go to get tickets, or you can go to my Facebook page, Mad Dog McNally. I've got the link there, but we're going to come back and talk with Elle and Liam a little bit more. But hey, we're going to take a break. So Street Talk and other stuff. You stick around. We will be right back. So.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care, they speak your car's language.
Dankeschön.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710. It's cold outside and time to make sure your loved ones are safe and secure at home during the cold months ahead. Aging and Adult Care has low-cost in-home care options for seniors, adults with disabilities, and for caregivers assisting relatives or friends. Services like housekeeping, personal care, and home-delivered meals can make such a difference for you or someone you know. These services and more are available by calling Aging and Adult Care's offices at 1-800-572-4459.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and other stuff. Talking with Liam Schmidt and Elle Smith. They are both involved with the Wenatchee High School upcoming production of the Putnam County 25th Annual Spellings Bee. Going to be a fun show. But I was really wanting to have Liam on the show. I've been asking for quite a while. Your mother has gotten in your way.
I can't fit you in my schedule, Mike. I've been trying to tell you.
I said, well, I'm so honored that you finally deigned to come on the show. But like I said, I've seen Liam in a number of roles. He's been fun to watch, but he and I share a special bond. This probably means more to me than it does to you. You're probably going, this old guy. What's this guy? This guy ought to get out more. But back in the mid-'80s, Music Theater Wenatchee did Anything Goes. I played Moonface Martin. Fun show. Really good. And then you played it when the high school just did it. And I thought it was cool. You know, so you, Kevin McKee, and you got pictures with Kevin as well.
Yes, I did.
So I thought it was cool. So tell us, how'd you like Moonface?
Moonface, it was probably one of my favorite roles that I played at the high school year.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how'd you like the Bluebird song?
Oh, that was fun to do as well. I remember I just tried to make the song more and more ridiculous every night. To make sure my directors liked it.
No, it was fun. It was a great show. Yeah. But I thought the way you guys did it was wonderful. I loved it. But what other shows have you done that you've really enjoyed?
Just at the high school, or?
Well, anywhere, you know.
Some of the more special shows for me recently probably was doing Anything Goes and Clue, but during the summer, Stage Teen sometimes does some shows. Typically early to mid-August. I did The Lion King Jr. one or two
Who'd
summers
you play
ago.
in that?
I was Scar, and my older brother, Dane Schmidt, was Mufasa. So that was, I got to do one show.
You killed your brother.
Yes. It was very fun.
How was it doing a show with your brother? Was that?
I've done a few shows with him before. I did Stage Kids, like, he's 3 years older than me, so I was able to do it for 1 year, one show with him before he aged out. Ironically, the one show I did with him in Stage Kids was The Lion King beforehand. But yeah, it was fun to get to perform with him.
It is cool. I was, years ago, music theater when I actually did 12 Angry Men.
Oh, very nice.
Did you see it?
No, but I've seen the movie.
Okay, it was
movie.
good. Well, we did it with women as well. We kept Matthew Pippin kept the name, but my daughter Marie was in that. You know Marie, she's your producer for this show.
Yes.
And that was just a thrill, okay? And then I was able to direct her in a show a few years later called Exit Laughing, which was good. So now my dream, my reason for staying alive. Well, you gotta have a reason.
Don't make fun of her for that.
I mean, come on, she's going, why would this guy want to stay alive?
This is all he has
What
left.
kind of life could this old
Great.
guy possibly be having? But it's to do something with my granddaughter Maya. Okay, you both know Maya. Maya's in this show. Who does Maya play, by the way?
She is Logan Schwarzenegger, one of the middle school spellers.
Okay,
I think she's elementary school, actually.
Oh,
But
she is young in the show.
She has a lot of passion. Her character is so
tell
fun.
me about it. Tell me
It's
about it.
typecast. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, matter
But
of fact. No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
it's such a fun character too. She's like, she loves spelling, but she also is like, has a lot of political opinions that she shares.
She's very young.
Fun. It's fun, but she's a kid.
Oh, wait a minute. When you said she has political opinions, you said, oh, she's very young. You don't agree with her opinions?
No, we love her. She's
a young political activist, is what I'm meaning to say.
Yes.
All right, so is it you, Liam, that doesn't agree with this character's political position, or is it your persona as the comforting vice principal?
My legal representatives have advised that I do not further comment on this.
In the show, your character agrees with her, though.
Yes.
She's a rule follower, and he's like, yeah, me too.
Okay. Well, that's not typecasting for that girl.
Not exactly.
It was funny. The first show Maya was in that Paul and Kelly directed, Paul came up to me and said, "You're no longer the best actor in your family." That's cool. She's a great kid. Now, okay, awesome. But this is interesting because the show has basically kind of two casts, right? So tell us about that a little bit.
Yeah, so there's two casts. They're both amazing casts, obviously. Like, they're all of our actors are so great. I'm really glad we got to do two casts because it is a pretty small show.
Yes.
So giving like more people the
small
opportunity.
characters, small number of characters.
Small characters, but big cast, which is fun.
Okay.
It's still smaller than we've had before, but we've got the chance to have a lot of people participate, which is good.
Well, you've been in all district musicals, haven't you?
I have.
Where
and you were in tech for them.
Yes. Yeah.
500 kids are on the show. So any adults involved with this other than your production team?
Yes. We have a lot of adult volunteers, and it's very surprising how much volunteer work there is in theater.
Oh, incredible! Yeah.
Outside of what tech does for sound, backstage lighting, and the actors' performances, everything else is completely headed up by the adults for mostly volunteer work, putting the sets together, costumes, putting together the lobby, concessions, bringing us food in between performances or during tech. Literally everything that happens in the show that isn't performances or tech, and even some of the adults there are working tech, right?
Yeah, we have Mike Locke and Brad Petit have been advising some of our tech stuff.
Mike Locke.
Yes,
great guy.
great guy.
Yeah.
He's been a big help.
Okay.
And then James Wallace, our auditorium director, has been a lot of help because we couldn't do it without the venue.
I used to help when I had more time backstage, but we did a number of shows at the high school that actually had adult characters. West Side Story, Peter Pan, The Wiz, like I told you about. I don't know if you guys know Dan Jackson.
Yes.
Okay, great guy. He was in charge of music and theater a long time. When he did West Side Story back in the 80s, I went to him and said, look, you need adults in this show to play the adult part. I want to play Lieutenant Frank. What were you going to say?
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything. I was like, yeah, that's
Lieutenant
definitely
Frank
a show.
was the role. People
Yeah.
only know Krupke because he has a song, but working with high school kids was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right, so what's been the best part about this for you two?
My favorite part is the people. I know a lot of the actors really well, even though I do a different job. But we all get along so well, and I have to put their mics on so we get close. And then all the adults helping are so great and so fun. So they make it really fun.
Yeah, Mike Locke. I was in a Hot Summer Nights show on Hot August Nights, and when he mic'd us, he had a T-shirt that said, "It's a mic, not a miracle." So anything challenging? Anything come up that was kind of unexpected that you kind of?
I mean, the show's fun because it is fast-paced, but it's also like you don't get a break the whole time you're going. But yeah, which is fun, but it's also can be stressful. I don't breathe the whole time. I just go and then it's done.
And something else too with the audience participants, sometimes audience, they can either spell words that we want them to get wrong, or they spell or vice versa, and it really messes with up the flow of the show.
You have them come on to spell a word that they're supposed to get wrong, and they spell it right.
I know.
We have to sit them back down, and it's like it makes every different show unique, which
is really fun.
It's very goofy.
Okay, well, you got to stay on your toes.
Yes.
It's live theater, and stuff happens all the time that you don't expect that you have to react to. But what have you enjoyed most about it, Liam?
Just about doing the show, or just theater in particular?
The show.
The particular role that I'm doing, I give out the words and definitions for the spellers. My character is kind of the driving force of the show, and I get to choose what words to give audience participants. Some of it is scripted, but I can give, out of whatever set list they gave me of words, I can give that any of those to
You better give them
audience
words you know they
volunteers.
can't spell. Or even if they spell them right, say, nope, that's wrong, get out of here.
Well, sometimes that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, Street Talk and other stuff. We're talking with Liam Schmidt and Elle Smith. They're both involved with the upcoming Wenatchee High School production of the Putnam County 25th Annual Spelling Bee. We're going to say goodbye to them in a minute, but we need to take a quick break. So Street Talk and other stuff. We will be right back.
Check out ClubProCashmere.com for upcoming events and tickets.
Abby says thank you to all the hometown heroes making our community so great. If you know a deserving hometown hero, shoot us an email, hero@abbys.com. Every week, we'll thank some of these heroes with a free giant pizza. Abby's, proud to serve your community. Be a hero tonight. Treat your family and friends to Abby's famous hometown hero pizza. This giant features our classic pepperoni, tasty Italian sausage, and crisp green peppers for a one-of-a-kind legendary flavor. Visit abbys.com for a special pizza at a very special price.
Okay, I want to thank our students, Liam. Thanks very much.
Nice hand, Mike.
Very, very happy to have you on. Elle, same thing. Again, the shows is this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, next weekend as well, with the matinee on Saturday. And the name of the show is...
The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Okay, well, thanks for being here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
As we'll hear from boys prospects in Missouri and Georgia, and girls prospects in Texas and Florida. And NFL great Dwight Freeney will chat with us in this week's Journey to Greatness. That's all coming up next on Sports Stars of Tomorrow. Welcome to Sports Stars of Tomorrow. I'm your host, Charles Davis. Today we'll be introducing you to some elite high school athletes who could one day be household names. We're going to send you to the Dallas-Fort Worth area